Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for May 3rd, 2021. Disney has announced that the Disney College program, which was suspended in March of 2020 alongside the park closures, is returning in June. The program is sending communication via email to quote-unquote participants whose program ended early or was suspended in 2020 in order to inform them that they will need to reapply with modified eligibility requirements. The return is only for Disney College program at Walt Disney World. Company states they will have more to share about Disney International programs, the Disney Culinary program, and those at Disneyland Resort at a later date. Walt Disney World guests can save up to 25% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels for stays most nights, July 11th through September 29th of 2021. You can view the full chart of participating resort hotels and their savings at WDWNT.com. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announced today that effective immediately, he is suspending all local COVID-19 emergency orders.
But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign the bill. It's effective July 1st. I'll also sign an executive order pursuant to that bill, invalidating all remaining local emergency COVID orders effective on July 1st. But then to bridge the gap between then and now, I'm going to suspend, under my executive power, the local emergency orders as it relates to COVID.
Orange County, where Walt Disney World Resort and Universal Orlando Resort are located, have been under a local mask mandate. What we would think would happen was DeSantis' actions would render that mandate invalid. That being said, Orange County, as of right now, has said they have no plans to change anything just yet. They actually said they haven't even gotten the order yet. So in response to what DeSantis said today, Disney released a push notification on the My Disney Experience mobile app that they have not changed their COVID-19 safety measures at this time, and that masks are still required at Walt Disney World. This was done because, again, maybe people visiting from somewhere else in the state might think, oh yeah, now we can go and not wear a mask. Obviously, these private companies are allowed to have the rules they want to have, and as of right now, Walt Disney World is not budging and has not addressed that they'll change the policy in any way. The same at Universal, but they did send out this reminder in the app, and we'll keep you in the loop as we know more. I know it sounds like Orange County isn't looking to change their mask mandate either, so we'll see what happens. Those wishing to get their COVID-19 vaccine in Florida no longer need to provide proof of residency to be eligible. Previously, residents would need to provide a photo ID and/or mail that proved they lived in Florida. Photo ID will still be required, but it does not need to prove Florida residency. Currently, individuals ages 16 and older are eligible for the vaccine in Florida. I never had to show any ID, so I don't know. Just be prepared to show something. I didn't have to show anything. I don't know. They just gave me vaccines. Now that all but one piece of 50th anniversary decor is up on Cinderella Castle at the Magic Kingdom, construction equipment has moved from out of the moat, and the moat is being refilled. Judging by the lines on the rocks, a few more inches of water still need to be added, but nonetheless, the area around the castle should return to normal very soon. With the regular baby care center closed for refurbishment, parents of small children and infants, and maybe Disney Parks fanboys will want to note that the temporary baby care center has opened in Tomorrowland. Well, why would a fanboy care? Well, it's located right next to the Carousel of Progress, and it's actually located in what used to be the General Electric Corporate Lounge when they sponsored the Carousel of Progress, and then it was a AAA member lounge for many years. You could check out the tour of when it was the AAA member lounge right here on our YouTube channel. Inside, a desk is staffed by cast members for anyone with questions or that needs help. They also maintain the capacity of different areas, making sure there's not too many people in one place. Physical distancing markers are in place inside, and on the left side, there is a baby changing area, high chairs, and a family area. High chair stations have assigned numbers and are 6 feet apart. Some decals of Disney characters have been added to the walls to, make it more friendly. A kitchen area is also located to the right. There's a bottle warmer and a microwave. There are also feeding essentials such as bottles and formula for sale. A small shopping section with baby medicine, first aid supplies, diapers, and stroller accessories is also available. And down the hall to the right, you can find restrooms and nursing rooms. Construction walls have not popped up around the regular baby care center, but it is closed as of right now. It's expected to open in about 6 weeks. Walt Disney World spent over a month testing the use of facial recognition for park entry at the Magic Kingdom, even extending the test through yesterday. But now the equipment is gone and the test is over, and now data will be analyzed. Facial recognition may very well return as a more permanent option based on how test results went. Attention Atlantis fans, all three of you, there's more than three. You'll need to embark on an expedition into the Magic Kingdom quickly to grab a limited edition Magic Band. Stop by the Emporium on Main Street to discover one of only 500 Atlantis The Lost Empire Magic Bands for $34.99 each. The front of the box features some of the crew of the Ulysses plus Kida. One end of the box has the Mickey logo in a light blue, while the other has the film's logo. The Magic Band is a deep blue, while the Mickey head icon is a lighter shade. The inside showcases the Lost Civilization's iconic crystal necklace. The movie's official logo is also on the Magic Band itself. One side features Milo and Kida. The other features Audrey, Vinny, and the Mole. The Magic Band celebrates the film's 20th anniversary this year. I was disappointed 20 years ago. May is Asian Pacific American Heritage Month to honor the talents, cultures, and contributions of the Asian American and Pacific Islander communities. Disney Springs will have unique and special offerings all month long. Disney Springs gave a preview of the limited time offerings on Twitter, but they wouldn't announce anything until the 3rd, they said. That being said, everything was available starting this weekend, so we just went ahead and got it ourselves. Chef Jesse created the Jasmine Tea Cream Tart at Amorette's, which has jasmine tea cream with lychee, raspberry, and passion fruit gel of some kind, and butternut cookie crust, available for $9. The other special dessert is the Mulan Petite Cake for $22, which is matcha and lemon chiffon cakes with green tea simple syrup, ginger honey mousse, lemon curd, and candied ginger crumbs. We also stopped by the Daily Poutine to see what they had to offer, and they had for this month, they had the Korean barbecue fries, a perfect blend of powerful flavors. It's crispy fries topped with Korean barbecue-style pork, kimchi, and sriracha mayo for $9.99. Full reviews of all of these items are at WDWNT.com. We also actually went to Morimoto Asia. The review is not published yet. It might be by the time you're reading this, but we do have a review of the stuff at Morimoto. I personally went to that, and you'll definitely want to read the review because I think it's one of the best dishes at the entire restaurant. Each month, Gideons Bakehouse at Disney Springs has a different limited edition cookie. And after offering a Florida-inspired orange pecan chocolate chip cookie last month, with our friend Stuart Valencia, the orange boy, the special cookie for the month of May combines peanut butter and espresso, two of the Bakehouse's famous flavors. Their May menu features the new limited edition cookie and highlights that the month marks halfway to Halloween. This almost half-pound cookie features creamy peanut butter mixed with freshly ground, locally roasted, award-winning espresso bean from Lineage Coffee Roasters. It's topped with some delicious chocolates and house-made candied peanuts for the perfect amount of crunch and a sprinkle of a bit more espresso on top to create the unique and flavorful cookie. It's $6 each. You can read the review on our site. Valet Parking did not return with the Walt Disney World Resort hotels when they reopened. The service continued to be available for guests with disabilities who may require parking assistance. However, now there is a timeline for the full-service valet to return to the Disney Resort hotels. The Grand Floridian returned the service on May 1st, while the Contemporary Resort and Riviera Resort resumed on May 2nd. Valet Parking will return to the Yacht Club and Boardwalk on May 16th, to Coronado Springs, the Beach Club, and Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village on May 30th, and to Wilderness Lodge on June 7th. 2 Mother's Day desserts are available for a limited time at the Beach Club Marketplace. A Mother's Day bouquet cupcake and a Sweeter Than Roses raspberry mousse are sure to bring a smile to Mom's face. Remember, Mother's Day is May 9th. The Mother's Day bouquet cupcake is a red velvet cupcake filled with chocolate buttercream, decorated with an array of flowers for $5.49. The Sweeter Than Roses raspberry mousse is a creamy raspberry mousse on chocolate hazelnut cake with a ruby red raspberry center and chocolate fondant decorations for $5.79. The reviews, as you can guess, at WDWNT.com. Bright Suns, fellow Star Wars fans, in the eve of May the 4th, we had to stop by the Pineapple Lanai at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, a hive of scum and villainy, as you know, to try the Millennium Falcon soft serve sundae. This limited time treat is only available until May 5th. That's Revenge of the 5th, by the way. It's $5.99. The review at WDWNT.com. With the reopening of Disneyland Resort, we're visiting some of our favorite rides and attractions, checking out the procedural changes that have been made in their queues and for the ride itself. We have coverage of what to expect on Splash Mountain in its final days, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the refurbished King Arthur Carousel, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, and the Incredicoaster, all on our website. There are also full video ride-throughs of all of these here on our YouTube channel. At Disneyland Park, the iconic entranceway into Adventureland that features tiki masks, torches, and spikes is now missing some decor. Skulls. The entryway previously featured skulls on spikes, but those have not made a return to the park after the reopening on Friday. The skulls were previously themed within the Adventureland motifs, such as tiki masks and totems amid the torches. We have seen Disney make changes of a similar nature to the Jungle Cruise here at Walt Disney World. They removed the spears with the skulls on them as well. In a similar effort, now the skull's gone from the Adventureland entrance at Disneyland. It wouldn't be a trip to Disneyland without a stroll down Main Street, USA, and we came across some friends we haven't seen in a long time. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Pluto were out and about outside the Disneyland Railroad Main Street station. Mickey and friends were waving, interacting with guests, and taking photos while safely distanced. Over by the Main Street bypass, we found Cruella de Vil. She was more than happy to strike a pose and show off her fur coat. We got to say hi to Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy again over in Mickey's Toontown. Mickey was on his front porch waving to guests and posing for photos. Guests can't tour Mickey's house right now, so a gate is blocking up the front path to his home. Later, Minnie came out on her front porch to say hi. She spent some time watering her flower beds and waving to guests. You can see the show building for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway looming behind Minnie's house now. As with Mickey's house, guests aren't allowed to tour Minnie's house yet, so the front gate also is blocked off. Marie from the Aristocats, for some reason, made an appearance here as well. She posed inside a roped-off gazebo. Chip and Dale made a stop in Toontown, and although Donald's boat is temporarily unavailable, Chip and Dale were fishing from on board. How cute. Pluto seemed to be very happy to see guests in Toontown as well. He may have also been excited to have a new bone. As well, friends from the 100-Acre Wood in Wonderland were in Fantasyland by It's a Small World. We saw Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, and Tigger, and then later we saw Alice. Mary Poppins and Bert also floated in for a visit. The dapper duo were quite chipper as they greeted guests. You can watch a video of all these interactions here on YouTube. With the reopening of Disneyland comes the reopening of dining locations. We were excited to return to two of our favorites, Cafe Orleans in New Orleans Square and the Riverbell Terrace. Head over to WDWNT.com to see the safety measures, and as well, we offered a review of some classic and newer items from both locations, including the Monte Cristo at Cafe Orleans and the Skillet Brisket Mac and Cheese and the Cookie and Cream Pudding at the Riverbell Terrace. Toy Story Alien Little Green Men souvenir sippers have just dropped into Disneyland via the claw, if you will. You can find the iconic drinkware at the Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland. Sipper comes with a soda of choice on the sides. You can keep your alien clean. Sipper is rather large in size, is brightly colored. The neon green translucent straw bends in behind the antenna on the top of his head. The lid screws off and can be utilized as a sipper for different beverages. The capacity for the drinkware seems to hold a considerable amount. Comes with a designed lanyard that attaches to the sipper and is removable. The Toy Story Alien souvenir sipper reminds us of the popcorn bucket that they used to have available. This is $15.79. Legacy pass holder discount does apply to purchase, though. Just a spoonful of sugar will help bring back the magic at the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe at Disneyland Park. The magic is back with merchandise and food items to welcome guests back after 13 months. And the Jolly Holiday Bakery reopened with physical distancing markers lining the queue. But more importantly, they opened with the Magic is Here cupcake. The Magic is Here cupcake is double chocolate chip cupcake filled with cookies and cream mousse, finished with a swirl of yellow and raspberry flavored red cream cheese frosting, festive sprinkles, and Mickey chocolate ears at $6.99. Read a full review on our website. Part of Disney's Earth Month celebration included the introduction of reusable cutlery, although it didn't actually make it to April. We first shared news of the bamboo utensils in late March, but the three-piece set did debut late, better late than never, at the Red Rose Tavern at Disneyland. Red Rose Tavern is a quick-service location in Fantasyland. It serves favorites like hamburgers, flatbreads, and chicken nuggets. You know, all things you probably wouldn't use cutlery on. Nonetheless, the reusable cutlery set is displayed at each ordering station. It's $9.99 if you'd like them. As Disney works to remove cultural insensitivities from attractions like the Jungle Cruise, it's also removing insensitive signs. One such sign located in Frontierland at Disneyland. The former Loud Bang and Company fireworks sign has been repainted. It now advertises Red Dragon and Company fireworks. The sign remains otherwise unchanged. Over at Disney California Adventure, there was a corresponding Loud Bang pin cart that was removed as well, and time will only tell if it's replaced with a Red Dragon version. I will say, I know there's been a lot of arguing on both sides. Are we being too sensitive? Some people very happy about these changes. This is one that I absolutely agree with. I always thought, even on my first visit to Disneyland, reading that sign, I was like, that seems somewhat offensive, that sign, with the Loud Bang written as if it's an Asian name. I'm okay with this one. I think it was a good change. Although Marvel Avengers Campus at Disney California Adventure does not open until June 4th, 2021, guests can get a hint of some of the new land's theming elements. One element in plain sight is a large Avengers sign that's been installed at Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout as part of a barrier that will separate that land, Avengers Campus, from Hollywoodland, where Guardians of the Galaxy was formerly located. We discovered a sign on our walk to the Collector's Fortress. The sign joins an existing wall to create a land barrier differentiating the two lands. Shades of gray are used in the design. Metal trim pieces add detail to the barrier. The end of the sign has a protrusion that almost looks like it could slide as if to close the land off, right? Like a little gate. The Avengers logo is painted in white, silver, blue, and black. It is a three-dimensional logo. We can't tell if the logo will be illuminated at night, but it's likely it will be. The back of the sign has a few themed elements as well. We recently shared first look images and video of Marvel Avengers Campus opening at DCA on June 4th. Recently, Disney provided a virtual tour of sorts with some incredible details we'll find when the land opens. The main entrance to the land is located adjacent to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, also known as WEB. However, the land also features a back entrance just outside Guardians, which we just showed you. That was the thing Disney showed off. Nearby, the collector is also curating a weird and wonderful menu of intergalactic eats at the Terran Treats food cart. Just one of his curious creations is the Sweet Spiral Ration Churros will feature unique and unexpected flavors. Around the corner, the Pim Test Kitchen, featuring Impossible Foods, that's a change in the name and marketing, is a food innovation science lab where the food and drinks tell a story. Just as Ant-Man and the Wasp used Pim particles to grow and shrink just about anything, Pim Technologies applies this innovative science to the creation of inventive-sized foods like the pretzels that grow and shrink as they pass through the quantum tunnel. This logic also applies to the beverages and condiments seen here overhead in the beverage and condiment station. I love this. I love that there are giant sodas funneling into a fountain. This is my favorite thing. Back outside in the heart of the land, Avengers headquarters, where you'll find the emblematic Avengers A on the building and surrounding areas. At Avengers HQ, guests may catch a glimpse of the Avengers springing into action, ready to save the day. A shining Quinjet sits atop its roof as a beacon for the campus. Close by, but what feels like located in another dimension, are the overgrown ruins of an ancient sanctum. For as long as anyone can remember, rumors of unexplained events and energies have emanated from this remote location. Here, guests will learn mysterious secrets from Doctor Strange and discover magical artifacts. Pictured here, the orb of, I'm going to butcher this, I don't know Marvel stuff this well, Cagliostro is known to be especially active at night when it flows with magical energy. And our final stop on this tour is the front of the land. Back in the 1940s, Tony Stark's father built a Stark Motors factory here in California. Decades later, Tony transformed the site into the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, also known as WEB. This is the place where bright innovators like Peter Parker have been assembled by Tony Stark to invent new technologies and equip everyday people to become heroes. While the Avengers themselves are sleek, organized, and structured, WEB is expressive, youthful, and chaotic. Guests will notice this throughout WEB. For example, outside the former factory building, you can't miss the colorful graffiti murals created by young recruits with a knack for the arts. Disney also revealed the campus stands for Centralized Assembly Mobilized to Prepare, Unite, and Safeguard. That's right, it's not just the word campus, it stands for something. During the Once Upon a Wish special about the Disney Cruise Line's next ship, the Disney Wish, cruise director Ashley Long announced that bookings would open on May 27, 2021. Disney Wish sailings will begin in summer of 2022. The Disney Cruise Line also shared a lot of news about the newest ship. In fact, Disney's first attraction at sea will be the Aqua Mouse, coming to the Disney Wish. Each Disney Cruise Line ship boasts special experiences for kids ages 3 to 12 in the Disney Oceaneers Club, and Disney Wish is no exception, with several brand new experiences that kids will enjoy. The interactive Walt Disney Imagineering Lab will let kids create attractions just like Imagineers do. They'll even be able to design and virtually ride their own roller coasters. Marvel Superhero Academy is returning on the Disney Wish as well. Here, kids will be able to train alongside Marvel superheroes, including Spider-Man, Black Panther, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. The It's a Small World Nursery will return, offering babysitting services to kids aged 6 months to 3 years. Teens will be able to hang out in the Edge and Vibe with dedicated programs designed for their interests. The Wish will also include several new themed family restaurants. Arendelle, a Frozen dining adventure, is the first Frozen-themed theatrical dining experience. Characters including Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Olaf will appear while guests dine on Nordic-influenced cuisine. 1923, named for the year Walt Disney Company was founded, is an elegant celebration of the company's legacy, paying homage to the golden age of animation and offering a tasteful tribute to its Californian heritage with dishes inspired by the state's unique fusion of cultural flavors. Worlds of Marvel will be the first ever Marvel cinematic dining adventure, where you'll play an interactive role in an action-packed Avengers mission that unfolds around you, complete with a worldly menu inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Among the more adult offerings on the Wish will be Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. For the first time on a Disney ship, you'll embark on a space-jumping tour of the Star Wars galaxy, in a high-end bar styled as a luxurious yacht-class spaceship. Those of the younger generation will be able to visit the lounge during the day, as is traditional during cruise line sailings. The themes of the rest of the Disney Wish's clubs and bars will be announced later. The Wish will also include a Walt Disney Theater and brand new entertainment. While not many details were announced about the Broadway-style shows coming, a reimagined version of Disney Cruise Line's Aladdin, a musical spectacular, will be among those performed. 2 more original shows are being developed, but details have not yet been revealed. The staterooms of the Disney Wish will be storybook-inspired, featuring artwork and elegant details from Disney films, such as Cinderella. These reimagined staterooms feature plenty of storage, and most include a split bathroom concept. There is so much Disney Wish content, more than we have time to share here. If you really want to read all those stories in depth, we invite you to go to WDWNT.com. Of course, as always, for more information on these stories and more, that's where you want to go. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, dining, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Looking for the latest in Disney news on the go? Then download WDWNT the app. From news to videos to park hours and more, WDWNT the app is your one-stop shop for the latest from the Disney world. Available on iPhone and Android, just search for WDWNT in your device's app store.